Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're here at the finale of The Last of Us.
So it has definitely been an interesting journey so far. This is one of the few reactions, I think the first reaction, where Anthony has played a game from the source material and I haven't, so it's been really fun just kind of, I don't know, I guess seeing our different reactions.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, I've seen some of you guys' comments, if you've been commenting throughout, like, you know, this season, that, like, oh, I'm just smiling and laughing as people have been dying, but that for me is really just, like, seeing, like, what I know from the game being translated and put into this other medium. It's been really fun for me. I will say, though, I enjoyed the game a little bit more than the show. However, I still really think that this was a great adaptation. I am really excited to see this finale because there's things that happen at the end of the game where I'm just really interested to see how it's going to translate onto, like, you know, screen.
I think the last episode was probably my favorite just from start to finish of an episode. I thought it was really, really good, and I'm just curious how it's going to end here. I don't really have an idea of, like, where it could go or what the story, like, when you say, like, oh, it ends, like, really cool this first season, like, I literally have no idea what that could even mean, so I'm excited. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Is this, like, directly after? Oh, wait, no, that's not her. Oh, she's very pregnant. Oh my gosh, is she in labor?
I don't remember this from the game. Could this be Ellie's mom? Could it be in the past?
It's me!
Is anyone even here?
Oh, you know what's funny? I think this actress played Ellie in the game.
Oh. She's gonna have to give birth alone. Oh wait, your water just broke, so... Oh my gosh, I feel like she's gonna have to do it alone. Even though, isn't there a little bit more time after the water breaks? Like, I don't know if it's instant. Oh my gosh.
Where the hell are the fireflies?
I feel like the fireflies are literally never here. Oh my god! Is this how she became immune? Is
She
it,
got
if that's
bit.
her mom?
Ooh,
Did she
maybe.
become immune in the womb?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, it might not be her mom. Like,
I think it could be, to be honest. I have no idea. I feel like she's bit, though.
oh my god.
Let's see.
I'm just saying, what if that's how Ellie became, you know, how she is, because...
Oh,
Wait, but she had already been born, though, then.
I mean,
Well, the
cord's
umbilical
still
cord would
attached.
still be attached. So.
Yeah, she's bit. It's gotta be. It's
gotta
so
be.
Ellie.
It's how she did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, she already had a, like, tragic coming into this world, and it
Yeah.
just never got better. Stayed tragic.
So interesting that they got the original Ellie actress to play the mom.
That's cool. Dang, and she gave birth by herself while being bit and attacked. That's some strength right there.
You need to, like, move this child away from you, though. Obviously, we know Ellie's fine, but
Well, she's enjoying the few minutes.
I know. As I was like all matter of fact, I was like, get away from her! You're gonna
She
kill
just
her.
pushed it out of her. She's
know.
seeing her baby.
Fought for her to survive.
You only have a few minutes. Gotta use it. Oh.
You fucking tell me.
Oh, it's Ellie. Why am I tearing up? Oh my gosh. And that's where she got her mouth from. From her mom. Oh. Dang. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
That's
was cool.
gotta be how she, you know.
I feel like that was a scene. I don't know if it was in the second game or not, but the way they incorporated it into the story, I feel like enhanced it.
Especially if that's the origins of her
Immunity.
immunity. Because, yeah. I mean, I guess it's like, I don't know. I don't know how scientifically it would work, but it makes sense in my fictional mind. I'm like, yeah.
Just don't think about it too much, and it's like makes perfect sense.
Maybe the stem cells, I don't know, fused with the mushroom tips or whatever. No.
Mushroom tip.
Oh, she's singing to her. She's probably like on the cusp of turning. It seems like she was like fighting it, you know, like until somebody could take her. Oh, she had like it at her. This is so like heartbreaking. I can't.
Cut it before I was bit.
Oh, did you though?
No, she didn't.
Before.
She's
Or
just saying that
just-
because
yeah, she didn't want her
I
to
want you to
be
take her
afraid
with
of
you
her.
to Boston. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe. I can't do that. And I want you to give her this.
I mean,
Oh, the knife.
Her name is
Isn't that the
Ellie.
jacket she wears too? It was her mom's jacket.
I can't.
I mean, you
How long
gotta.
have we known each other?
I can't kill you.
Oh, that's kind of fucked.
Really?
Please.
Could you have somebody
Could you
else do it?
Give me a gun at the
I
very
don't know.
least.
Just like she doesn't want to turn into one.
There you go.
Maybe she's gonna turn around and go do it.
Yeah.
Cover her ears.
You didn't cover her ears.
That was like I don't know, maybe one of the top scenes of the show so far. Like this whole opening sequence.
I'll get you up there. You can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way. Come on, I'll give you a boost.
I think in the game you always had to give Ellie a boost.
Convenient ladder.
What the fuck, Ellie?
Scared me. Could you come back? Well, maybe if you helped him up, he would have seen it. Oh. Green? A giraffe? What the heck? Oh, I was like, oh, good greenery. It's a freaking giraffe.
He's like, we're eating giraffe tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
What are you doing?
All
Whoa.
right.
That's so random.
This was in the game.
I guess it like escaped from the zoo.
It's dumb.
This was in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, look, he looked like happy. It's like seeing your kid go to the zoo. I guess he would have never really like been able to do that, you know?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore, stuff like that. Oh, there's a bunch of
A
them.
baby one.
Oh, it's like nature reclaimed itself.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole
Oh, like he just wants to be like, let's go live. But what about her greater purpose?
damn thing. Emergency medical camps. Obviously didn't last. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
Yeah, she was gone already.
But he doesn't get defensive over her anymore, like her name.
With you.
Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed. Well, I gotta hand it to the army people. They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
He was me.
Oh.
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh my gosh. Dang, that was really freaking deep.
Sarah died,
Oh.
and I couldn't see the point anymore.
He's like opening up to her too, like about everything.
And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. Went to pull the trigger. I flinched. Still don't know why.
Because you had more to live for. That's why.
Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I
is...
know why you're telling me all this.
Yeah, I reckon you do.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
Is he trying to say like she helped? Oh my gosh, what a sweet moment.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Aww.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Shitty puns.
Are we worried about like clickers anywhere? Out in the open?
What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
You're great. I don't know.
What?
You idiot.
Oh.
There's a
Oh, wait, who's behind you? What is going on? Is that a grenade? Oh, wait, a smoke bomb? Wait, I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Flashbang.
I thought that was a clicker at first. See, I was literally just talking about why aren't we paying attention out in the open, reading jokes. Like it's like we're not in the apocalypse. Oh my gosh. Are these fireflies? Oh, that looks like a lot of blood. What the heck?
What's the firefly
Oh,
emblem?
okay. I was like, yeah, there was blood.
Yeah.
Fireflies.
Finally, we're at the freaking fireflies.
You got hit pretty hard. You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. But I owe you. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
Already? Oh my gosh. Like right now?
Surgery.
What is,
Our doctor,
are they just gonna like...
he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
Wait,
It is
what?
a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He's gonna remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers.
Hopefully removing is like
And I
not
can give it to everyone.
something dangerous, like it would kill her or something. I thought they were just gonna like take her blood or something.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Oh my gosh, so they're doing like freaking brain surgery on her?
It does.
Does that mean she's gonna die? Like they're gonna remove it? Really, Marlene?
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any
Oh
pain.
my-
You take me to her. You take me to her right now.
After her mom died giving birth to her. Oh my gosh.
Please.
Cause she's like only focuses like the cure, but like, oh my gosh. And Ellie didn't even know. She couldn't even like
I was there when she was born, Joel.
agree to it.
That I would save her child. I promised.
And
So I do understand. I'm the only one who understands.
so you are not saving her child.
I have no other choice.
I do.
I feel like Joel's gonna go like scorched earth.
Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack.
Oh my gosh.
The knife.
If he tries anything, shoot him.
I can't believe her.
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, it's happening. I knew he wasn't just gonna leave.
Where is she? Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's just, you know.
Yeah.
He's not gonna lose another daughter. Dang. Is he still gonna shoot him? Why do I feel like he's still gonna Oh my god. Wow.
New gun acquired.
Maybe he's gonna end up like ripping her out of surgery. Wow.
It's like the fucking Terminator right now.
I know. And, like, what's the guarantee that this cure would even work? You know?
I mean, they've had nobody else
guess
like
that's
her
the
in
risk.
20-something years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it hadn't started yet. Oh my gosh, she's just gonna come in here and like shoot all of the doctors.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
Oh my gosh!
Turn around.
I wouldn't be surprised if he shoots them too. Well, I don't know, we'll see. Wow. Well, now you have no one to do the surgery, so where's Marlene? What is she gonna say? Dang. That was really crazy. Crazy in a good way. Just to see him just go like full out like that to save her. Oh my gosh.
Can't keep her safe forever. No matter how hard you try, no matter how many people you kill, she's gonna grow up, Joel. And then you'll die, or she'll leave.
Okay, well, you were not gonna let her grow up,
How long
so.
till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide? Huh?
I don't know, well, maybe you should have asked her before you just did it without asking her.
It's not too late. Even now. Even after what you've done,
I mean, the doctor's
you can
dead.
still find a way.
Like, is there no other way? Like, we can't do any other tests? Like, do we have to just immediately do brain surgery? Like, couldn't find any other scientists to try anything else? She better be in the back with you. Okay, yeah. It's like, there's no way he would
There's
just...
subtitles telling us
Yeah.
before.
I was like, after all that,
all
no
right.
way.
You're with me.
Does that mean he killed Marlene?
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you.
Oh my gosh.
People that are immune.
He lied to her.
Dozens of them. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work.
Oh my gosh.
They've actually...
But he's
They
basically
stopped looking
doing
for
the
a cure.
opposite of what Marlene was doing, though. You know? Like, he saved her, but he's still, like, making the decision for her.
My clothes.
When it really should have probably been her decision, but...
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Stacking lies on top of lies.
Oh my gosh.
Are people hurt?
I don't know how she would feel if she ever found out the truth.
Yes.
I feel like she'd be really upset, honestly. Because she probably would have wanted to do it.
I'm taking us home.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You've just come after her.
Goosebumps.
Oh my gosh.
Ripped right out of the game.
That was crazy. Wow. The way he just would do it with no question. Even the one who surrendered, just like, just like he made
like,
up his
I'm not
mind.
losing another daughter.
I'm saving her no matter what, no matter the cost.
Well, Sarah and I used to hike like this all the time.
Oh, and he's still talking about her, which is nice. Like, it's not like, oh, we can't talk about her.
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Oh.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't
Oh.
there.
Oh.
My best friend was there. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then
Aw.
Sarah.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You can feel like you've come to an end. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear to
want.
me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
Oh. Well, definitely not.
I swear.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's gonna come back later.
Okay.
That's how it ended. Wow.
And that is how the first game ended.
Wow. So the scene, first of all, the opening scene of this episode I thought was really, really good.
I thought so too.
And then also seeing Joel in the hospital was like insane.
Yeah, that was ripped right out the game. It was so fun to play, and you showed just the same ruthlessness
Yeah.
in the objective of saving Ellie. I will say, when I played the game, I shot the nurses too. I went straight Anakin on everyone, and I was like, I'm getting Ellie back.
That's funny that it gave you the option.
Yeah, I thought the game and the show, because it followed the source material so closely there, did it very poetically. I said it before this episode, I still enjoyed the game more so than the show, albeit I know that the show is really, really good. I feel like my biggest critiques of this first season in its entirety is I feel like we could have had more moments between Joel and Ellie as we kind of progress through the story. And I don't know, I felt like that connection more with the game than when I did here. Even though the moments that, Ellie and Joel had in the show were impactful, I just thought that there were more of them. But we did end up getting to the same conclusion with Joel seeing Ellie as his daughter.
Yeah, I definitely felt their relationship a lot more towards the end here, these last few episodes, which I kind of knew that they were kind of going towards that, where like she was going to kind of become a new daughter to him. But I do agree, I feel like there could have been a little bit more moments early on. I mean, I know that he kind of went through, like, he had to go through it, kind of pushing her away, then opening up, but I feel like there could have been a few more moments sprinkled in there to kind of get to this point. But I mean, it's still at the end here, like, even the way he looked at her right before, I think it was like before they got taken by the Fireflies, was like, that was such a sweet moment, like him. And then also this episode, they both were finally opening up to each other. He was talking about Sarah, she talked about Riley too. It just felt like they finally like solidified their relationship together, but ultimately there's this big lie hanging over them still.
Yeah, I will say, I feel like the two flashback episodes could have had more opportunity for Joel and Ellie to like kind of interact a little bit more. I know like the one with Riley, we were kind of flashing back into like, Ellie's trying to think through what she went through with Riley, and then it translated to her helping out Joel at the end of the episode. The whole Frank and Bill situation, in the game, they actually had interactions with Bill in there, and then Frank was already dead. Frank killed himself. But I think it was not a situation where it was like, I guess, like a poetic love story like it was here in the show. He, I think, was trying to leave Bill and then got bit and then just like hung himself, if I'm not mistaken. But in that journey, we were interacting with Bill, and we got to see Joel and Ellie, and that could have been an opportunity. I didn't mind that episode. I thought it was a really good episode as well. I also will say, maybe it's just because it was a game, you had to do a lot more of the action parts, but there weren't that many clickers in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, the coolest moment with the clickers was that moment with, what was that woman? Kathleen. Yeah. That was like the coolest moment in the entire show in terms of like, seeing like the action with the clickers and the bloater, that big guy who just came out there and just ripped apart that one guy. But other than that, I thought that the game's best part, or the best thing about the game, was the story. The clickers were just like, a little element around it. I will say though that after this, wrap up of the first game in this first season, we're probably not going to continue into the second season. And that's only because, well, not only because I found out, And actually, Casey found out a big spoiler, which we
Yeah.
actually haven't talked about. We haven't said it.
I'm not gonna say. We're not gonna say it.
We're
right
not saying it here, so don't worry about getting spoiled if you haven't. Like,
It was like really recently, and
Casey
it
got
was,
spoiled in the tags posting one of the
Yeah,
videos.
and then I was like, dang, I really shouldn't have tagged videos for live shows.
Yeah.
And so now I learned my lesson from that. So
And-
yeah, I got spoiled.
And for me, I found out about that spoiler and I just completely disagree with it. And I don't even know the context of which and how it happened. So with that being said, we'll probably watch the cutscenes of the second game because with that decision, I just disagree with it. I don't know what context it was done in, but I know a lot of friends of mine said that they really disliked the second game and that it didn't encapsulate the heart of the first game.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna watch the cutscenes and then like kind of decide for ourselves. But like honestly, the second season probably wouldn't even come out for like years
probably,
anyway.
yeah.
So maybe by then we'll be like, okay, we'll watch it or not. But well, yeah, we'll probably just watch the cutscenes. And then also, I mean, like I'm really glad I didn't get spoiled at all for the first season. I guess I didn't really know much, and then like things start to come out now more about it now that it's like being really talked about in the media and stuff like that. So I feel like now after this first season, it would probably be really difficult to avoid spoilers
For however
of
many
the
years.
second season for years, you know? So it's probably, I kind of want to like see it all and like not really get spoiled and like not have to wait. So I just kind of want to like watch it already.
Yeah.
I just want to see how it continues.
To me, I don't want to watch it just because of that spoiler I know. I'll probably end up watching it with Casey, even though I feel like it's begrudgingly because I really don't want to because of that spoiler. However, like, yeah, I'll be coerced into it.
All right, well, comment down below what you all thought about this season. I want to know everybody's thoughts. Did you think it was a faithful adaptation to the game? What moments did you really love about it?
Yeah.
What moments did you not like about it? Let us know down below.
I'll say as a game player, I thought that first added scene with the mother really enhanced it. So I really
Yeah.
enjoyed the fact that they had that, and it kind of connected to the whole Marlene knowing her whole life. And I don't know if that was revealed in the second game or not.
I mean, obviously I didn't play the game, but just in terms of a show, I thought it was really good.
It was
Like,
good.
I feel like it stood on its own, like, as its own show without, because I feel like sometimes with adaptations, it's like, oh, you had to do the original, like, you had to have played the original or read the original to understand it. But this one, I feel like somebody who was not a gamer could go in and watch this and really enjoy the story by itself, too. All right, well, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.